everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today at the iconic Saks Fifth Avenue here in New York City. My name is Maisie, and I'm the artist behind MYFAWNWY, which is an experimental art, design, and slow fashion studio here in New York. And we're here today to talk about our super exciting collaboration that just came out with Stella McCartney, an inclusive, unisex, and sustainable collaboration. And today I'm joined by Nico my friend and collaborator.
Hi, I'm Nico. Nice to meet you all. I shot and filmed the campaign, and we're going to start off our talk today with the film that I made for the campaign. So I hope you enjoy.
Yeah, enjoy.
Sharing our platform with next-gen creators, Stella Shared 3 progresses the work of New York City artist MYFAWNWY. Her signature hand-marbled prints and faces on painted suns and flowers shine across organic cotton jersey t-shirts, coordinated sets, and vegan Stella Stan Smiths, optimistically blending fantasy, wearability, and a connection with nature and each other.
Yeah, so that included footage that I shot, and I think the Stella team edited it into their own little video. But I wanted to bring the conversation back to Maisie, and I wanted to ask you what your process is like and how you create your art.
Yeah, so I work in a lot of different mediums, but the main one that I've been focusing on for a long time now is the art of marbling, where you float paint on a liquid surface. But I've been really experimenting with that and like pushing the boundaries of it to create specific imagery, detailed drawings and paintings on the marbling bath. Like these are my signature faces on flowers and suns. So yeah, marbling is something that's really, really, really fun, and it has a really psychedelic, bright energy to it. So when Stella approached me last year to do this project with her, it was really exciting. Like, so many of our values align, so many of our interests align. And so I created a number of artworks for the Stella team to look through, focusing on really optimistic and joyous vibes, and wanting to bring something that felt really positive and fun. So yeah, it was a very exciting moment, and this is what's come out of it, and we're so excited to share it with you.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. And I just wanted to talk about how my process is sort of linked with Maisie's as well. A lot of Maisie's process, as she described, is analog-based. You know, she works with water and pigment. And I shoot primarily on medium format film, which is entirely analog-based. My camera is like at least 40 years old. It's not battery operated, and I just shoot, you know, on Kodak medium format film.
Yeah, really old techniques.
Yeah, and I think that, you know, is something that mirrors the ethos of Stella as well. You know, she's very much interested in cultivating sustainable and renewable products and clothing, and it's very far removed, I think, from like what is traditionally the industry and like mechanical processes. You know, she's very interested in like the earth and plant-based materials. So I was like very happy to be a part of this project. I felt it aligned a lot with my creative ethos. And yeah, I guess we could talk about the start of our conceptualizing of the shoot and
definitely.
what we saw aesthetically, what we wanted to create for the shoot.
So a lot of the inspiration from my artwork is based in nature. I grew up in a very remote part of rural Maine, completely off the grid, where we were hauling water from a spring, and I was foraging for mushrooms in the forest with my mother as a child. And that's something that's very apparent in my artwork, just through the patterns I create that you know, speak to patterns that you find in nature. And also, a lot of my work is inspired by human nature and the dualities of emotions that we have within us. So when we came together and met to kind of come up with our concept for this campaign, those are the things that I brought to the table, saying like, I want to create this dreamlike nature world that's sort of transporting you, because I think nature has this really transformational effect on us and our emotions. And kind of wanted to create this surreal like playful nature landscape. And the original idea I had as someone who builds a lot of sculptures was to create this big kind of over-the-top set in my studio. And then looking at Nico's work, which is always taking place in nature, we came up with this idea of like taking it outside and into nature and bringing some of these playful kind of surreal props into nature to create that landscape.
Yeah, exactly. I think, you know, my photography career has been mostly natural world based. I'm a photographer that doesn't have access to a studio right now in my life just because I can't afford it. So a lot of my work takes place literally in the world and is based on ambient lighting. So I think that was my contribution to the conceptualization of this shoot, was to shoot outside and to really emphasize how this art and this work feels so intrinsically linked to the world.
Yeah.
And another big part of this shoot too, I think, was I shoot a lot of people that I know, like my friends and family, and I think a lot of my work reflects intimacy and the emotions and feelings that I feel as a human in my relations to these people. And I think that's another thing that we wanted to come across, like community.
Yeah.
And
really like elevating this talent and giving them a platform and letting them shine, because they're all so beautiful and such special people.
Right, yeah. Should we talk about the talent? Or
yeah, we definitely could. We could bring up some images from the campaign that we'd love to share with you. So this is an image of Maisie Broome, who is a New York-based painter, an absolutely incredible painter. They're going to be showing at Art Basel this year, which is very exciting. And this is a photo of Maisie in the magical mushroom forest that we created. And the light was just so stunning here.
Oh, the light was so fun, yeah. I mean, this image, I definitely used a strobe for it, but a great deal of ambient lighting was used in the backdrop. As you can see, it's kind of pulling through the leaves. So I think this was like a gorgeous celebration of, you know, the beauty of the world, of natural lighting.
Yeah, and we really wanted this whole campaign to feel like a celebration of nature and of community.
Right, yeah.
Let's show another image.
Another image.
Yeah, this is Maisie again with some of these wonderful big flags
Should I get a flag?
Yeah,
I'll
grab a flag.
I'll grab a flag.
That I created in my studio to bring in that concept of celebration, to have this big bright colored flag kind of flying behind the models to really express this celebration of nature.
Yeah, I mean, we were so fortunate to have found this location on Long Island. It's, as you can see the Long Island Sound right behind Maisie, but this is on a cliff, actually. We shot them on a cliff, and it was just like this epic, beautiful, like luscious world. Like, who imagines to be on a cliff and see the ocean, you know? Like, it was just like really surreal. So we're just grateful to have been able to shot at such a beautiful location.
It was a really special spot.
Yeah. The next image features two of our other models, Becca Kaufman and Brian Villalobos. And Brian is an artist based here in New York City as well. They're a musician and performer, and just super gorgeous like all of our other models. And we were just so grateful to have their presence on the shoot. They actually also created the soundtrack for the film, the main campaign film that I created, which wasn't the first video you saw, but is viewable in the store here in New York City in Soho.
Super talented musician and performer.
Super talented.
And Becca Kaufman, aka Jennifer Vanilla, is an incredible performance artist based here as well. She's absolutely fantastic. And so having the opportunity to curate our team and bring in people from our community was so special. So check out Maisie, Brian, and Becca. They're wonderful. Let's see. Do we have one more image to show?
Oh yeah, this is my favorite image. And I think one thing we didn't mention right now was just the narrative we wanted to construct of this shoot. So there's a sort of like lineage that's happening. They start off in this forest, and then they end up at sunset on the ocean.
Yeah.
And we wanted to sort of like communicate this like
adventure that they were having
Yeah.
in the natural world,
Right,
kind of
wearing the
traveling,
collection, yeah.
traveling through different landscapes, from fields to forest to beach to pond, and they're taking this like magical journey of just like honoring and admiring this beautiful natural world and each other that are part of that natural world.
Yeah, and the shoot actually ended with this shot. I mean, we started during the day in the forest and ended on the beach, and it just felt right. It was like this beautiful progression of like me being tired, but also all of us being so in awe of the beauty that we saw, of literally these beautiful people being on the ocean and just like the sun coming down and the sky was orange.
Yeah.
And it just goes to, I think, reaffirm that this collection really is all about like being good stewards of the earth and
And each other.
and each other, you know, and admiring the beauty that surrounds us. But also, we wanted to talk about our stylist, Sejin Gonzalez.
Yes.
This is the flag. I don't know if it showed earlier. One of the many flags that Maisie made. And Sejin Gonzalez was our stylist on set, who I met last year on set for a short film I created. And they're an incredibly talented stylist, artist, writer, based in Queens, New York. And they basically curated and sort of like assembled the looks for this entire campaign.
Yeah, I
We're
really
super
wanted to bring
lucky.
their voice in because they have a really special voice in the queer community when it
Yes.
comes to how we dress ourselves and just the power of clothing with identity. So we're so lucky to have Sejin be part of that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Let me bring this.
Yeah, so it was really a wonderful process.
It was, yeah, it was awesome. Maybe we should bring in some models, I think.
Yeah,
We can start talking about the pieces in this collection.
show some of these beautiful pieces that we created with Stella McCartney, utilizing my artworks.
Yeah, like the iconographic face that Maisie creates, just so beautiful.
This is a silk set that is so luxurious and wonderful. This is a wool and regenerated cashmere sweater. These are just really easy pieces to wear and pair in different ways. This piece is so cozy, and just the weight of it is amazing.
So soft. Like, just the face itself is made with vegan wool. It's from a regenerated farm, and it's the most comfortable thing I've ever worn
It
in
has
my
these
life.
wonderful little pops of sparkly blue in
They're
here,
amazing
which is
to see.
really special. There's so many little details once you get up close, and it just feels gorgeous on. And you can, I've worn this sweater dressed up fancy with heels and a skirt, and you can also wear it just with a pair of jeans, like out on the town, and you look so fantastic in it. It's
I never
really
want to take this
wonderful.
off. I love it. It's so comfortable. And these are trousers from the Tomtasian collaboration.
Yes. So we're part of this collection with Stella is part of the Stella Shared 3. So there's two other artists that were involved: Ed Curtis in London and Tomtasian in Berlin. These pants are so cool because you can
Super fun.
you can change the silhouette of them. So there's a lot of things you can play with here to create
Zippers.
different silhouettes, which is
Yeah.
really exciting.
And then I'm wearing these special platform sneakers from the Stella archive, which I'm very grateful to be wearing. They're super fun.
Let's invite Isabella.
Isabella,
to come.
our first model,
Yeah.
here. You can come in the center. So they're wearing the Ed Curtis sweater.
Super fun and graphic piece. Really cozy and soft.
Also, Stella is a completely plant-based company, so this is all vegan. No animal was involved in the creation of this fur-like sweater.
And these are the gorgeous MYFAWNWY and Stella silk trousers that are just so easy to wear and look so beautiful on. They just have a gorgeous
So
drape.
shiny.
They feel so nice on the
Beautiful.
body. Yeah,
Aren't they
and
so comfortable? They're like,
and let's
Love
show
that.
you these beautiful vegan
Oh, yes.
sneakers that have one of my signature faces on them. So that's such a joyful, fun shoe. that just radiates optimism.
Beautiful,
And
beautiful.
I love it.
Vegan leather.
Yeah, and easy to wear, comfortable, but elevated. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Isabella. And then our second model
Yes.
is wearing a gorgeous, I think, like very fun vacation-y look.
Yeah, this is a really beautiful weight of a sweatshirt. It has this wonderful marbled face on the back with these gorgeous little details. You can see the marbled paint in the image. It's just really special. I love how they just paired it on the back of this simple sweatshirt. Super cozy, and then these really nice shorts, silk shorts with pockets that just go with everything, and you can dress them up or down.
Perfect for the beach or just like going to the park, going grocery shopping.
Really good piece to bring on your vacation if you leave New York City in the winter.
Yeah, I can see you wearing this with almost anything. It's such a great statement short to have in your wardrobe.
Looks fantastic.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, all these pieces they just feel really special. I mean, you're not really going to find something like this very often.
No, no.
So they really do stand out.
Right, and I think specifically your process is, like you said, slow fashion. Everything is made with care and love.
Yeah.
You're not mass producing anything, and I think that's really special that a giant company like Stella is willing to participate in that.
Yeah, it's really, really encouraging. Let's bring Isabella back out with one of my favorite pieces from the collection.
Fun look.
Yeah, this really beautiful organic cotton t-shirt that has this big, joyful yellow flower character on the front and full marbling all the way around and on the back. So these patterns are just so beautiful and special. And
the beautiful logo right here.
Yeah, really
McCartney
nice.
X Stella McCartney.
Really nice logo on the back. And then these are these wonderful, super cozy Stella McCartney Tomtasian sweatpants that are so easy to wear. And the cut of them is just really elegant. Yeah. And they look wonderful, again, with the vegan sneakers.
Yeah, and I think the shirt is like great tucked in or tucked out. It's such a, like versatile piece.
Super versatile. It would look great like layered over a turtleneck. Under a blazer, just a pop of color showing through. Yeah, it's a really versatile piece. Really, really special piece. Thank you.
So we have
Yes.
another look. We're matching. And this is my favorite piece from the collection. It's just like so special, so beautiful, comfortable. So comfortable.
Yeah, and I really love the way that they sort of mimicked the kind of marbled feel in the knit. This is a really, really beautiful knit. There's so many colors going on here, and the weight of it is just gorgeous. And then, this is such a fuzzy, soft, and special texture on this sweater. It's kind of unlike anything, the contrast between the knit and then this really like fuzzy, beautiful cashmere on the front, regenerated cashmere. These are these gorgeous Ed Curtis and Stella McCartney jeans that are made from organic cotton. They're just like so awesome. Ed does these incredible screen printed patterns that are sort of iconic to his brand. And they're so cool and comfortable, lightweight, and can be paired with anything. They look gorgeous with a print on top or with a solid, just a white tee underneath.
Right. And I think, I forgot how much percentage it was, but so much water is saved.
Like 75% of water
the cotton,
saved.
the organic cotton that Stella utilizes. So it's like really sustainable and plant-based and good for the earth.
Yeah, and really inspiring that, that the fashion industry is moving in that direction.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
Really fantastic.
Right, thank you so much.
Okay.
And
So
this is a
yeah.
party look.
Yeah, so this is, you can really see how these trousers can be
fun.
elevated to be like a super dressy look. Yeah, so this is one of Stella's pieces from her new collection. This fantastic, sparkly, dressy turtleneck that just shines. If you walk into a room, everyone's going to notice you in this. And it's paired with the gorgeous silk MYFAWNWY trousers, which are just so luxurious and elegant. And the purples really do tie together nicely.
Yeah, absolutely. And it just goes to show you how versatile these pants are. You know, you can take them out for a night on the town or just like to the beach, walking your dog.
Yeah, they're
It's
so fun.
the perfect piece.
And they really pop. I mean, the pattern is really unique
Yes.
and special. So you're going to stand out in these for sure.
Absolutely.
I know. I love this outfit. It's a really good piece to take on vacation with you.
Yeah.
Lounge by the pool. Yeah, feels really easy breezy and beautiful.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Wow, this looks fantastic.
This is really, really amazing.
Yeah, so these are Stella's vegan leather pants that are so cool and they look fantastic. And this blouse looks so wonderful, just like loosely styled with them. Looks really elegant. And yeah, just a really, really special outfit.
Super comfortable, super true to Maisie's vision, and just something that I think will strike anyone when they see it. You know, it's such a gorgeous piece, and yeah,
and
versatile.
these patterns are all inspired by the natural world. A lot of the patterns I create are reminiscent of like striations that you can see in stone, or reflections of light on water, or light coming through trees. So yeah, this piece is definitely very very true to me and my creative story and process. It looks beautiful, and there's so much detail in here that you can just look at forever. Lots and lots of beautiful details.
It's so soft. Like, I can't get over how comfortable it feels. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay.
Ooh, so
I think that's all of the looks that we
those
had.
are all the looks.
Yeah.
And was there a T-shirt that wasn't worn? Because I'm sure we could. Because you also made a bunch of T-shirts.
Yeah, there are. These T-shirts come in a few different colors.
Right. There's
yeah.
one that's green that's really long that can be worn as a dress.
Yeah.
It's.
Yeah. So I mean, I absolutely adore this collection. It's really beautiful. It's unisex, so it's for everybody. And I think that's really important. That's something that I was really inspired by and super excited by when Stella came to me to work together. That's something that I feel really strongly about.
Yeah.
That clothing should not be based on gender at all.
Not at all, yeah. I think it's a step in the right direction. I think all creators of clothing should be mindful of the fact that it's so reductive to create on such a binary level. And I'm so, in awe that Stella McCartney is willing to start participating more in this conversation and create clothing that anyone can wear, because at the end of the day, it's fabric, vegan, sustainable fabric, but it's fabric, and fabric is not linked at all to our biology or gender. So, everyone else, please get with it. Oh, great. We have questions.
2 questions. First one is, what was it like collaborating and working with the Stella team?
That's a really good question.
Yeah, they were absolutely fantastic to work with. Just really gave us a lot of creative freedom to be ourselves and bring our artwork to the platform and our personalities to the platform. They were so supportive, really fun, and just wonderful people. So it's been a dream collaboration, really.
Yeah, I mean, for me too, it was like a blessing to have such an understanding and like chill company that gave me a lot of leeway in my aesthetic vision. And Yeah, shout out to Jose and Carlin and everyone else at the team who really supported us from the beginning and allowed us to create comfortably, which I think any artist needs if you're working in this industry.
Yeah, so we did get a couple questions from the viewers. Let's take another question.
The last question is, what future projects do you have coming up?
Okay, so
that was a good question.
future projects for us coming up.
Future projects
Nico?
Well, I am a photographer, so I'm constantly shooting not just commercial projects, but just personal projects. So if you want to follow me on Instagram and keep up with my work, it's Nico Koki Nico, Nikokoki Niko. And a lot of my work is, like I said, you know, it deals with people and human nature, and I love to take pictures and share it with the world.
We're going to be working together again. We had such an amazing time on this project that we're going to work together, hopefully to shoot my next collection that's coming out soon.
Yes, watch out for that.
I have a bunch of new projects coming. I have a puzzle coming out with my friend's puzzle company, Le Puz, which is a brand new, really beautifully designed puzzle company. I just launched a new collection of clothing that I'm really excited about. And I'm going to be in LA soon doing some pop-ups. So lots of things coming down the line. Yeah. And we have one more question.
What are your favorite pieces from the collection?
What are our favorite pieces from the collection?
Definitely the sweater.
Yeah.
This is when I saw this, I just was like, wow, I need this. It's the perfect sweater. It's so comfortable.
Yeah, I think the
So
sweater
beautiful.
and the button down for me, because it just feels like this really speaks to me and my work, and I just think they're really, really special pieces. So
Yeah.
yeah.
But the entire collection is beautiful, and you should check it out. It's worth trying out.
We're so grateful to the Stella team, to Stella McCartney herself, to everyone that was involved in this beautiful project, to all the talent, to everyone that helped out on set, to Perry, my studio assistant, who helped me make all of these incredible props. There were so many people involved in bringing this to life, and it was really a wonderful experience. And Nico, it was so wonderful to work with you.
Thank you. It's amazing to work with you. It's such an honor.
So thank you all so much for joining us here at Saks Fifth Avenue, and we hope you check out the collection. And take care, everybody.
Thank you.